Hi, fans, and welcome to Championship USA Professional Wrestling. Great main event on tap tonight. Matt Bourne is going against none other than Jesse the Bulldog Barr. He's currently one half of the World Tag Team Championship with his partner, Ryu Mago, but Barr is going in singly against Matt Bourne tonight. Also on the card, Bruiser Brian Cox, the Bodyguard, Samito, Buddy Wayne, and a few others that I'm sure you know of. We're going to go right up to the ring with our very first bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Championship Wrestling USA. This first match is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the ring at this time, at 275 pounds, from Shelton, Washington, Tim Kinder. His opponent, at 290 pounds, from Portland, Oregon, Richie Magnet.
Richie Magnet was about to get into the ring here for our opening bout with Tim Kinder, and then the pack came out. Andrews and Dane Rush, and they're pummeling Richie Magnet outside on the floor. They hit him with his pack of hamburgers. They're stuffing food in his mouth, stomping on him. Richie Magnet is really taking a beating here before this bout even starts. They can't disqualify Kinder for outside interference because Magnet never even got into the ring. Andrews slams Richie Magnet onto that scorer's table at ringside. Here comes promoter Sandy Barr. Sandy Barr is starting to push some weight around. He dove at Dane Rush. He gets shoved. Oh, he went flat on his... They're still working on Rich Magnet. The Bull pushed him down like he didn't even matter. He went flat on his back. Rich Magnet being helped up. I don't think he's going to be able to get involved in this match. That was a terrible beating he took at the hands of the pack. Boy, I tell you, you got to watch your back at all time. You never know when these guys are going to come out. That's insanity. Attacking. Oh, he got clobbered on the head there. There's food all over ringside. They're trying to get him back through the exit door out to the dressing room. Well, this is Dutch Savage. You're watching Championship Wrestling USA. We're going to be right back after these messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 255 pounds, from a different state of mind, the new Bodyguard.
All right, fans, here we go. The new Bodyguard, dressed in his new attire, going against Tim Kinder in the black outfit also with the red suspenders. Bodyguard is taking off his attire. He's taking a nose clip out. And he's taking earrings off. Taking his earrings off. He's putting those in his back pocket. I wonder what it would feel like to be back body dropped on those. Kinder watching all the action. Kinder, you know, was supposed to be wrestling against Richie Magnet, but Dane Rush and Lou the Bull Andrews crippled him up. He couldn't perform. So, Caveman, or Tim Kinder, formerly known as the Caveman, asked for a different opponent. Barr gladly got him one. And there you have him, the Bodyguard. You get over Sandy Barr at his age, trying to jump into some of these youngsters. He got pushed right on the Scranton, Pennsylvania here a little while ago. Better him than me. Incidentally, talking about Sandy Barr, don't forget to listen to the Neutral Corner with Sandy Barr and his guests every Saturday from 1 to 1:30 p.m. on KYXQ. 1010, The Voice. Or you can call in 235-1010. That's a 503 area. Or you can call in toll-free, 1-800-636-1011. 1-800-636-1011. That's for In the Neutral Corner with Sandy Barr and his guests every Saturday, 1 to 1:30 p.m. on KYXQ 1010, The Voice. Kinder working over that left arm of the bodyguards. Whips him across the ring into the far ropes. Clotheslines him as it comes off. Down goes the bodyguard. Kinder picks him up on a standing wrist lock. Clotheslines him again. How about that, Matt Bourne, since he came back to this Pacific Northwest. Look at the bodyguard. He's had enough. He's laying him into Kinder. One right after the other. He arm with three. Oh, what a forearm. What a forearm on the big man. Finally got him off his feet. Backs Kinder into the ropes. Shoots him off. Hits the ropes himself. Comes off with a flying elbow. That jarred me. I'm 50 feet away from the action. More leverage on him. Sticks up that big boot of his right in the jaw of Kinder. Oh, bangs his head off that mat. Your referee for this evening's bouts, referee Dale Weir from the National Wrestling Association. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. That's one of the bodyguard's favorite moves. He's got him. That's a new hole the bodyguard learned. I don't know where he got it, but he just defeated Tim Kinder with it. 1, 2, 3. The bodyguard victorious. As the bodyguard leaves the premises. You know, fans, we're going to have several different kinds of interviews on the show tonight, so I suggest you stay tuned. This is Dutch Savage. You're watching Championship Wrestling USA. We're going to be back with more wrestling and an interview right after these messages. Well, it's interview time with the Pack.
Earlier tonight, you got to see Richie. I think you saw, you felt what we did. How's that hamburger taste, big boy, huh? You come up, you try to do anything stupid like that, you're going to pay the price. That's right. That's right.
You know, it doesn't take much of a man to do what you guys just did to Richie.
What did we do? We're talking. He had it coming. Richie, you know you had it coming. In fact, we've got a little bit more. We've got stuff going on. It's been done. We took care of a little business. Now, you stinking folks, trailer trash, cheese whiz sucking, you're going to know exactly what's going on and what happened a little bit later on. Maybe we'll show you, maybe we won't.
Listen up, old man. When I'm talking, you don't interrupt me. When Lou's talking, you don't interrupt him. The message should be very clear that you're not going to get away with nothing when you screw with the Pack. You get away with nothing, and we got something to show you just a little later that's going to put the explanation point on the end of our sentence.
I think that's it. I think we've said all we have to say. We're gone.
Well, the Pack are back. There you have it, Lou Andrews and Dane Rush. We're going to be right back with more Championship Wrestling USA right after these messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. In the ring at this time, at 210 pounds from every woman's...
Where's your partner?
At 210 pounds from every woman's dream, Buddy Heartbreaker Wayne. His partner at 272 pounds from Johannesburg, South Africa, Colonel De Beers. Their opponents at 230 pounds from San Antonio, Texas, Billy Two Eagles. Billy says he will take them on alone.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know where Two Eagles wants his body sent, but this is one of the rashest decisions he's ever made, to try to take on Buddy Wayne and Colonel LeBears, the merciless mercenary, all by his lonesome. I hope he hasn't become a legend in his own mind and starting to believe his own publicity, because he's made a bad mistake. Buddy Wayne, the flyer, the athlete, heading up to the top rope, right on top, perched like a big bird. Oh, he double-kneed him. Double-kneed him alongside the head with both of those knees. Ooh. Billy Two Eagles forgot where he is. He's looking to tag a partner. There is no partner there. There he's whipping him across with more leverage. Oh, what a back body drop by Buddy Wayne on Billy Two Eagles. Tags in Colonel Bears. In comes the big South African. Stomps him on the face. Waffles him with those huge combat boots he wears. He's going to victory roll him up. Oh, Colonel Bears got shoved off, got his nose bonked on that bottom turnbuckle. Look at Two Eagles. He's really groggy. He thinks he's got a tag team partner. He forgot he's facing these guys by himself. Oh, what a popper he laid on to Buddy Wayne as he turned around. There's another one. Buddy Wayne's chest and neck are aflame from the power behind those chops. But Wayne, the athlete he is, shakes it off and charges in. There's a snap suplex on a Billy Two Eagles by Buddy Wayne. Didn't put enough weight on him. Got to put more weight on Billy Two Eagles than that, pinning. Two Eagles being manhandled by these two. There's a sleeper by Buddy Wayne, one of his favorite holes. Oh, look out. There's Samito. Samito has just come in. He's got a suitcase with him. He looks like he just showed up here at the arena. In the meantime, referee Dale Weir says, what are you doing? Well, get over there and get on the corner. Samito's coming in his shorts. His tag team partner is here. Billy Two Eagles' tag team partner is here. Samito, he showed up late. Must have been tied up in traffic or at the airport, one of the two. Billy Two Eagles. He hears him, but I don't think he sees him. Samito, fresh blood, trying to get into the ring. De Beers holding him out. Meantime, a double kick to the rib cage by De Beers. And Buddy Wayne throws the Native American out onto the floor here at the Bagley Center. Buddy Wayne unlimbered. Oh, he clotheslined him. Down he goes. He slaps Billy Two Eagles again across the face. Says, get in the ring. Billy Two Eagles trying to force Colonel LeBears back towards his corner. He finally recognizes Samito. Samito tags, and he comes. But the referee didn't see the tag. In the meantime, they're pummeling Billy Two Eagles in the far corner. Buddy Wayne at ring center with Billy Two Eagles. Samito just showing up for the bout, in case you just tuned in. Still has his shorts on. He hasn't even gone back to get changed. He was walking by the door, saw the match was in progress. He ran in here to try to help Two Eagles. And he's got neck popper again by Buddy Wayne. Oh, he's going up the top rope. He's going up to the top rope, coming off. He's flying. Oh, look out, right on wall, boy. Right on his sacrum bone. Eagles moved out of the way. He's struggling to get the... Look out, he sees him, and he does. He makes the tag. In comes Samito. Samito, fresh blood, in the ring. Down goes Wayne. Down goes Colonel Bears, out of the ring. Down goes Wayne again. Arm whips Buddy Wayne all the way over. Back body drop. Buddy Wayne almost one up and did a 1.5-er. Samito still working on Buddy Wayne. Colonel LeBeers uses a chair on the back of Billy Two Eagles. They're up here on the stage battling underneath the camera. That's what's making the monitors shake. Samito, in the meantime, is going to the top rope. He comes across on Buddy Wayne, knocks him flat. LeBeers pile drive. Billy Two Eagles here on this wooden stage. Jumps back across the crevasse. Samito drop kicks Buddy Wayne. LeBeers is in the wrong corner. On Samito. Small packages, Samito. I don't know how he did it. This young man takes a licking and keeps on ticking. He's kicked out of that. Now it's Buddy Wayne's turn. They keep whipping each other into those ropes for more leverage off the ropes, more speed. There's a try for a super kick. Catches the young Samoan Prince on the shoulder. There's that pile driver by Colonel LeBeers that he pulled on. Billy Two Eagles up here on the stage and got him covered. That's it. This match is over. This bout is over. Colonel LeBeers and Buddy Wayne have just defeated Prince Samito, Billy Two Eagles. Billy Two Eagles out cold up here on our stage. And Samito appears to be out cold in the ring. So there you have it. The victors for this particular bout. Colonel LeBeers and heartthrob Buddy Wayne. And you're watching Championship Wrestling USA. We're going to be right back with an interview as soon as we give you these messages. Please don't go away.
Billy, are you okay? Can we talk to you for just a second? You have a contract to wrestle next week. Are you going to be able to make it? Billy, are you going to be able to wrestle next week? What about the week after that? Are you going to be able to fulfill your contract? Billy, will you be here next week?
Colonel LeBeers and Buddy Wayne.
First off, I'd like to commend you, Colonel. I see George Clooney's wearing your hairdo now.
Yeah, he copies after me because I'm the only one that can follow through. You know, obviously the Americans are not disciplined enough to take care of those problem-causing people like the Indian and the Samoan.
He's a gangster, is what he is.
He's a gangster. He's nothing. He's a punk.
What happened, Samito? Did you not hook up with your transfer? Didn't you have a bus pass? You sure got here a little late. But we just gave you two a first-class ass-kicking right here in front of God in the world. Now you're hauling Two Eagles out of here like you hauled the bodyguard, like you hauled yourself, like you hauled that old man Coco Samoa. We've pretty much finished off everybody.
I don't think there's anybody left here. Maybe we should look in other pastures for more studs.
Studs.
There's not enough studs in Championship Wrestling USA to go against Buddy Wayne and the Colonel.
Samito, you're coming back now. You're Superman. Well, what you really are, brother, is just a thug from the streets, and I know that, and the Colonel knows that. But two thugs like you and that drunk Billy Two Eagles couldn't take us out tonight. You couldn't take us out any night, so get yourself a partner, Samito. Like I said, we ain't hard to find. We're always here. We're always booked, too.
Full, both with the men and with the women.
Exactly. I think I'm done out here. Colonel, end it.
Dismissed.
Fans, do you suppose that Colonel LeBeers and Buddy Wayne will really try to go elsewhere to find competition worthy of their holinesses? I certainly hope so. We're going to be right back with more Championship Wrestling right after this. Don't go away. Fans, we're going to have an offbeat interview right now. Matt Bourne is standing here. Matt, would you come on over here and sit down? I want you to get a close, good shot of him, Jaime, before he sits down. I want you to stand up, Matt, right here for just a minute if you can. He's all bruised and beaten up. His hands are...
Well, no, I got 2 cracked ribs, Dutch.
You do, but look at your face. Take those glasses off.
I'd really rather not, Dutch. I mean,
Well, how in the world did you get beat up that badly? I know there's a tape that's involved in this, and you were going to explain the tape to me. And,
I heard there was a tape tonight when I...
Yeah, well, somebody told me that the tape involved Lou the Bull Andrews and Dane the Body Rush and some sort of a sneak attack on you, not in the ring, but it happened out in public at near your home. Is that correct?
My front yard, Dutch.
Well, they paid for that for that tape to be played, from what I understand. And if you guys out there in the technical staff would roll that tape, we'd like to see what happened involving Matt Bourne and Dane Rush and Lou the Bull Andrews. You want to roll that tape for us, please? Evidently, they must have paid for it, because it says the Pack and Lou and Dane Rush.
What we're doing here is we decided to make a little tape. We get a little rebuttal.
They're going to have to turn it up so you can hear it.
It seems to be tape floating around. And I don't quite know how it happened, how they did it. Well, I guess they do. Computerization today, they can do anything. Bogus tape. Bogus. That's right, Dane. Very bogus. You know, me and Dane, we're well respected in our community. Respected. People like us.
I think they need to turn it up a bit more.
People like us. You know, along comes a tape like this, and it just all it does is totally try to ruin, destroy our reputation in our community, obliterate. Period. And I don't understand why. You know, you see us in a ring. Sure, we beat, we cripple, we maim, but hey, that's in the ring. We're outside. When we step outside that ring, we're two different guys, right? Two different guys. I think it was that other bar. A little bit down further from where you like to hang out. You mean the Betty with the tight mini skirt? That's it. That's her. That's her. And the blonde hair. Right. What'd you do? Tell the folks. Listen to the camera and tell them. The truth? Yeah. Dang, come on. We only tell the truth here. Well, this lady, see, she came up to me and she said that she wanted to light my fire. And I said, ma'am, you know, I'm not that type of guy. I go to church on... Okay, that's good. You're just kind of scared there. I go to church on Sundays, and, you know, I'm looking for just the right lady to marry and to respect. That's right. We wait. We're not one of these, you know, take them home, wham, bam, thank you, man type of guys. We just, you know, again, respect women. She said, hey, it's not like I was asking you to marry me, Dane. You know, I just wanted to talk to you and get to know you. And I caught that attitude, you know, and I was like, please. Hey, didn't that one time we stopped by the policeman, notice how all the policemen wave at us? Hey, Annie, how you doing? Hi.
Hi. Right, some coffee.
Hey, this is nice. It's Annie. What a surprise.
Sugar.
Sure, I'd like one, yes, thank you.
Good to see you
Hey,
guys.
good to see you. This is quite a surprise. I didn't know you were around the neighborhood.
Just in the neighborhood.
Wow, that's very sweet of you.
Okay.
Oh, please, 4 sugars.
4 sugars.
Damn, they're cutting back. I like sugar.
Should have brought out the measuring.
This sure is nice of you to serve us coffee.
Oh, thank you, Dane.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie. What a sweetheart. What a sweet lady.
Can I get anything else?
Oh, this will do it. Thank you.
Guys,
This
good
is
to
too
see you
much.
both.
Hey, good to see you, too.
You're
Thank
great.
you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for the coffee.
You're welcome.
What a nice lady. Oh, isn't she great? Oh, I love Annie Hart. Annie. You remember that time back when we were in downtown Milwaukee, and those 4 gals ended up coming up to us, and one of them turned to you, was about to say to you that... Oh, hey. Hey, folks, I want you to sit tight, Dean. I'm going to cut this short. I got a little bit tidbit of information that this person we've been talking about. I heard we know where he's at. I want you to sit tight, and please, folks, don't change that channel. Dan, you don't change that channel. You ready to go? We got to roll. So you going? Come on now, follow us.
Hi again, sports fans. Right now, it's problem-solving times, and you, fans, have a front row seat. Let's go, Danny.
Front row. Come on, AJ. Come on, get the in the truck.
AJ, we rolling? Okay, hey, sports fans, you guys are lucky. You got a front row seat. We know who this person is. We're not going to tell you who it is. You're going to find out firsthand. Firsthand, you're very lucky.
The Pack takes care of business.
Hey, shut up. You're going to find out exactly how the Pack takes care of business and how the Pack deals with trouble.
Trouble. Don't change your channel. Stick with us.
That's it right there.
I know what you said.
You got the camera on? AJ! You got to take a left. Right here. Dan, I know. Just settle down. All right, folks. This is the problem. We know Matt Bourne is behind all of this, the whole setup.
Matt Bourne.
There's his car. I know, I see it, Take this part over here, Dave. Now, folks, what I need you to do is just sit back, relax, and we'll be right back. So he's got to be here, Dane. I don't know where he's at. Lou, there he is. Hey, there he is. He's right there, Lou. That's it, Dane. Turn out the light. Turn out the light. That's him right there. I know. Come on, let's go get him. Come on, let's go. No, patience. Shut that door. Patience. We're going to follow him. Relax. We're going to follow him. We're going to lose him. You have no idea how long we've been waiting to take care of this little piece of business. There he is. We got him, Lou. Come on, AJ. Hey, Bourne!
You getting this?
You want to make tapes?
You want to make a movie about it? You make another fake video?
You want to make this tape, Bourne?
You guys better get the here. I just called the cops.
Yeah. Huh?
Out of
Huh?
here.
Who do you think
Get
you
out.
Huh? Huh? Make fake tapes?
Rod, get the out of here right now.
Let's go, AJ.
I called the cops. Get
Hey,
out.
baby, why don't you come step on with us, be with a
Yeah,
real
okay.
man, huh?
Yeah, okay.
We can show you a time that only Bourne could dream about showing you, baby.
All right.
Oh, I got you right here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
can show it to
Okay.
you. Let's go, AJ.
Let's go, AJ.
I'll tell you, fans, that's one of the most dastardly things I've ever seen. If we could play that tape back again, I want to take a good look at this, Matt. I want to see the part where Matt Bourne, can you rewind that tape and show the fans on television here where Matt Bourne was accosted? These guys used axe handles on Matt. That's why his face is all beat up and bruised up, and he's got a couple of ribs that have been broken. His right hand has been banged up really bad, and his face has been lacerated. And you can see the blood on the instruments they were using. Now, this is Dane Rush and Lou the Bull Andrews at their best, out in public, behind your back, in the alley, sneaking up on you with axe handles. Look at this. Look at this. Dane Rush wallops him. Then Lou the Bull Andrews puts it to him. By this time, you're already cut wide open, Matt. Did you know what was going on then? Did you know what hit you?
Dutch, I turned around. I heard my name called. I didn't recognize the voice. I didn't turn around.
There's one right in the private area.
Dutch, the last thing I really remember is hearing my name, and I turned around and I just...
Well, how come you didn't press charges, Matt? Why didn't you press charges and have him put in jail?
Well, the police came, and I chose not to. I chose to let it go right now, Dutch, for my own personal reasons.
You're going to let it ride. I imagine you're going to be waiting in the near future to get back at these guys, are you not?
Well, Dutch, what do you say? What do you want me to say? You know, I mean, you think, would you take that and just walk away and just...
No, I don't think I would, but Matt, these are 2 against 1. You're going to have to get yourself a tag team partner, somebody to watch your back at all times. This is terrible.
Tag team partners. There's tag team partners all over. There's lots of guys that'd be my tag team partner, Dutch. This is personal now, you know. I mean, it's not in the ring. This didn't happen in the ring. It didn't happen in the dressing room. It happens in the dressing room a lot. This happened in my front yard.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?
Well, I know that you're going to want a rematch with these guys any place, any time. Right now,
That's all right. That's okay.
You can't do it now, man. It's too beat up.
It will come full circle, Dutch. I'm not going to get out here and rant and rave. I'm rant and raving about nothing. You people saw what happened, you know. What do I got to do?
Fans, we're going to have to go. Matt's been beat up pretty bad by a sneak attack by Dane Rush and Lou the Bull Andrews here this past week. You fans in television land are going to have to make your own judgment as to what happened.
I was scheduled to wrestle Jesse Bard and I, too, and the main event, and, you know, you know, I want to, you know, I'm not.
I know, but the doctor told you couldn't. I was back there when he
I
did.
can't.
When he
I
did.
can't. Take a deep breath, Dutch.
I overheard it in the dressing room. I couldn't see what was happening to you because they had me out in the announcers podium. Fans, we're going to be right back with more Championship USA Wrestling. I don't think you've heard the last of this. I don't think you've heard the last of Matt Bourne. What a dastardly attack. We'll be right back after these messages.
Where'd they go? Is it Samoan Nightmares? Huh? Ooh, I'm so scared. Dane, what do you think happened to Samoan Nightmares?
Oh, gee, I wonder.
Hey, I'll tell you who our opponents are. Nobody, because we took care of everybody. Kicked their little hiney. There ain't nobody left to wrestle tonight, is there? Dane, I say, what do you say? Let's go get a drink, huh? It's over.
After, I don't know where the Samoans are, but just stay in there. I'll work out something. I got 11 wrestlers in that dressing room. You're gonna have a match. Where are you going?
Well, in case you've just tuned in, Dane Rush and Lou Andrews are giving Sandy Barr what for at ringside.
And what'd you do? The same thing to the Samoans that you did to Borden? I just saw that tape.
You look like you're a little PO'd at us, Sandy. You a little angry at me?
Hey, look at that. Hey, what are you doing, Warren, huh? Didn't you learn your stinking lesson?
Come on, Matt. Come on up here. Come on.
Step on up here.
What's this? What is this?
I want those four out of here. Just you and us, Barn. Just you and us.
What is this, Matt?
That's what I got the problem with you.
Gee, you wouldn't happen to be scared, would you?
Well, there you have it, fans. These guys intimidated everybody tonight. Lou the Bull Andrews and Dane Rush. They crippled up Matt Bourne. You saw the tape. That tape was not doctored. That was a true tape that they themselves produced, and they paid their own money to put it on the show tonight to show you what they did to Matt Bourne. They cut him up pretty bad, hurt him, cracked a couple of his ribs, and they lacerated his forehead and his cheek. I'm not sure if he didn't lose a tooth. One of his hands are all bruised up, too. But it would be a bad move for Matt to try to wrestle these guys tonight. In the meantime, Bruiser and the rest of his entourage are going after him. They took off out. There goes the bodyguard backing up and Richie Magnets. Well, I think we're about to have another match here. I'm not sure. This has been a different night on Championship Wrestling. I want to tell you, there's been a lot of interviews, very little wrestling, but the things that are coming, the things that are going are, and the things that are going on are, I'm taken aback by them. Matt Bourne saying something to one of the people over there. Boy, this has been quite a night. I don't know what to tell you, fans. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to be right back with more Championship Wrestling after these messages. This is Dutch Savage. Don't go away. Fans, we're here with bruiser Brian Cox. It's an out-of-the-way interview. We decided to catch him off guard. He's not in his battle clothes right now, or his battle attire. Bruiser, I've got some questions that several people have asked me to ask you. You had a great collegiate football career. And what made you decide to become a pro wrestler?
Well, you know, Dutch, football was my first love. You know, at one time I played college football. It's all conference in Big Sky. Unfortunately, I had some injuries, had some knee injuries. I thought that the way to pursue this was maybe pro wrestling. It's not much running involved, as much. Tell you what, I really feel like I made the right decision. You know, of course, I'd like to see how I would have did if I would have made it to the pros, but, you know, sometimes you choose certain paths in life.
Well, I know an awful lot of people are sure glad that you did turn into a professional wrestler because your fans sure adore you, and I enjoy just watching you work every week. And here's another question. How long have you been a professional wrestler?
Dutch, I've been a professional wrestler approximately about 3.5 years. You know, I sure appreciate, you know, what you said and what they've said. And about 3.5 years. I'm enjoying it tremendously. Just enjoy it.
Well, I'm sure you fans are quite as impressed as I am. This young man generally is rather flamboyant when he's in his battle mode. He's all over the place when he gets geared up and he puts that war paint on. He turns into a different human being. Kids come to the Bagley Center wearing face paint like you. Does this face paint mean something? And what message do you have, if any, for the kids today?
Well, you know, of all the kids out there, you know, I love children. The face paint is kind of here's Brian.
Oh.
And here's...
You know what I mean? When you get that on, it's your battle mode, right?
It's just, it's you know, I call it a fantasy land. Because that's where I put myself, in a fantasy land. You know, here's Brian. Here's Brian.
Yes.
Now, you know, I try to encourage, you know, the kids to do the best they can, do the right thing, make the right choices in life. You know, we all made choices in our life we liked or didn't like. But myself, the paint comes on, brother. You know.
Bruiser Brian comes out of hiding. Here's one last question. What are you going to do with all the money that you've won from the Battle Royal last week?
All the money. Well, you know, I haven't put a lot of thought to it, but I'm going to enjoy it. I know that. Maybe I'll go to McDonald's.
McDonald's? Give me a break, Bruiser. Give me a break. Well, listen, it's been a joy having you on here in an off-camera interview and behind-the-scenes interview. We very seldom get to do this with some of our participants, but you, my friend, are probably one of the fastest rising stars in the West Coast. Everybody back east is sure wanting to get you, and we sure hope we don't lose you. We hope you stay here at Championship Wrestling.
Well, I sure appreciate your comments, and I'll tell you what. Whether they like it or not. Let me tell you something, Dutch. I don't know. I gotta control myself with this.
We've been talking to Bruiser Brian Cox. Isn't he amazing? We'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
Wait. What the hell is this? I got a contract to wrestle that coward, good-for-nothing Matt Bourne. I want you to get his butt out here right now. I got a contract in the dressing room. He's going to wrestle this match.
Due to the injury suffered by Matt Bourne, promoter Sandy Barr has given Bruiser Brian the match.
Hey, I've got a contract. That means Matt Bourne is good enough, he's well enough to come here tonight, then get his butt in the ring, because I'm going to kick it.
Fans, because of the length of this match, we wasn't able to air the whole thing, so we did some editing. But we're bringing you the highlights.
Did you tell me last week that I had a contract with Matt Bourne in the ring tonight? Did you?
You most certainly do. You have a contract with Matt
Then
Bourne.
why isn't he in the ring?
He's been severely injured by the Pack.
Severely injured. Severely injured. I've got a contract. I want him in the ring.
Well, you can't have him. The promotion won't let him go into the ring with you tonight. He's got a couple of cracked ribs, and he suffered several lacerations by the Pack. You saw that tape earlier.
He's got a bruises, but I came here to finish the job tonight. I'll tell you what, being the man that I am, I'll take on Bruiser Bryan tonight on one condition.
What's that?
Come hell or high water, next week, Sunday night, no matter what, if he's got a broken neck, Matt Bourne's got to get in that ring or he's going to leave the Northwest forever.
Those are stipulations.
Yeah. I'll wrestle that Bruiser tonight only if those stipulations are met.
Well, I got to take my hat off. You don't really have to wrestle the Bruiser, but that makes you a heck of a man for going out there and do it. But next week, we'll make sure through the promotion, if Bourne can do it, he'll be in the ring to meet you.
No. It's not if he can. If he's not in that ring next week, then he's got to leave the Northwest forever.
Okay, I'll ask the promoter, and I'll make sure that he puts that stipulation.
Right now, before I get in the ring.
Where's Sandy Barr? Get the promoter out here. Go get him, so we can get this match underway. Somebody get Sandy Barr out here. He's in the arena somewhere. Somebody drag him out here. I don't know where I'll tell you what I'll do with you. We can't get a hold of Sandy. He must be indisposed. I'll tell you what I'll do with you. I'll put my neck on the line. He generally goes along with what I say and I with him. I'll make sure that you get that match. If Matt Bourne doesn't wrestle you next week, he is going to have to leave the Pacific Northwest. Okay, there you have it, fans. Let's take it back up to the ring. Boy, oh boy, did you ever take it back up to the ring. Bruiser Brian Cox has accosted Barr before he got through the ropes. Trying those driving shoulder tackles into him. He's whipping him right at you. Here he comes. Boom! Oh my! What a sudden start. Okay, fans, we've got Matt Bourne approaching the podium here. You can short screen the match, and let me talk to Matt here.
You have to stand up for me, Dutch. I'm coming out here. I just want you to know, and I want everybody to know, that next week I will be here to wrestle Jesse Barr. I don't care if I have to wobble in your crutches or come in here in a wheelchair. He wants to jump off and jump on my bones when I'm hurt like this. That's okay, because I can't fight fire with fire, Dutch, and I will, and I'll be here next week. Jesse Barr. Just mark it on your calendar.
There you have it from Matt Bourne. There's the official sanction. Matt Bourne trying to get the chair, and he can't throw it. His ribs have been damaged. The Pack, all three of them working over the Bruiser. This is total mayhem. They do this all the time. Who is going to put a stop to these men? Isn't there anybody around that can put a stop to this Pack? Fans, this is Dutch Savage. And there's a chair into the Bruiser again. The Bruiser caught the chair. The referee caught him in the ring with the chair. That's why he disqualified him. He was in the ring, not outside. That match is over. Fans, this is Dutch Savage. You have been watching Championship Wrestling. A strange night, a phenomenal night, a fantastic night. We're going to be right back with an interview right after this message. Don't go away. Matt, I'm glad you stayed by to come back out.
Dutch, I never ever wanted to let you down in my life. I've never wanted to let my father down, never wanted to let my mother down. I have, but I've never wanted to, and I don't want to let you fans down. And most of all, I don't want to let myself down. And next week, I promise, Dutch, I promise you, and I promise you, I'll be here with bells on. I don't care what kind of shape I'm in. I'll doctor myself all week. I'll be ready. I'll be ready one way or another. There's more than one way to skin a cat, Dutch.
Okay, fans, you've heard it here. This is Matt Bourne. You've been watching Championship USA Professional Wrestling. You saw what the Pack did to this young man. Well, on October 6th, 7:15 p.m., I suggest you be here at the Bagley Center. It's going to be one of the greatest cards of the year. Matt Bourne and Jesse Barr go at it. We'll see you here on Championship USA Wrestling.